Welcome to LoveLine with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Would you sleep with sick women?
I may be pregnant, but I am still a man.
Spank the unruly ones.
It's indecent, it's vulgar, it's blasphemous.
I'm gonna ride you till you can't stand up.
Come on, let's go down.
All right, keep your shirt on.
LoveLine's meant for an adult audience. LoveLine may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised. Here's LoveLine with Dr. Drew and Adam Carolla.
That is Dr. Drew. He's a board-certified physician and addiction medicine specialist. Tonight, no guest. Good, who needs him? Tomorrow night, World Party will be in here. Tuesday, the fabulous Cadillacs. Also, Echo and the Bunnymen will be in here on Tuesday. See, Drew, that means two bios I got to read. Do you understand? That means,
I noticed the way you were just
two bands
struggling to prepare for tonight's show. It really was startling the way you
remember. Just shut up. Orbit will be in here on Wednesday. Yeah, I see. A part of Drew's show prep involves perusing a boot catalog and circling the one that he wants to be given to him for free.
Because you wouldn't do these promos I wanted to do. Because you were so busy telling somebody this crazy story that I couldn't hear. So you might as well get into it now.
You know what? I'm tired of it. I'm done with it.
Oh, really?
Yes. Wash my hands with it.
Let's clear everybody in. I mean, we ran into each other last night, and you were telling the story over and over and over again.
Well, I was drunk.
And I thought, my God.
Well,
we won't be able to start the show till 10:20 tonight.
My pride was hurt. I did the Jet Jam, Sea-Doo, Celebrity Challenge. First off, gotta say, for a guy who basically grew up in the valley, cleaned carpets, and swung a hammer for a living, and dug ditches and all that crap, doing any kind of celebrity challenge, it's the reason I got into the business.
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean, the pinnacle would be if I could do that damn Long Beach Grand Prix.
Right.
I mean, that would be awesome. But I will do any of these things. And I was thinking to myself, it's funny. I mean, you'll never see Dustin Hoffman doing one of these things. I don't know where the cutoff is. I think the cutoff is somewhere around... I don't know, Flip Wilson or something. It cuts off somewhere where you just don't do the celebrity crap anymore. And I was thinking to myself, what if Dustin Hoffman or, Meg Ryan...
What if they wanted to do this?
What if they really dug Sea-Doos?
Right.
What if there's nothing they love better than a race? Because it's an opportunity. I mean, you don't ever get to do this kind of crap where someone closes off the course, gives you the vehicle, and gives you the equipment, tells you to go at it. I mean, I'm used to, hopping the fence and running onto the thing, but not actually being led on by a golf cart. Anyway, I did this damn Sea-Doo challenge at the Jet Jam out here. It's a big, there's a lot of details. The point is I came in last. There was a technical malfunction. I don't want to get into it.
They let you in the race in the first place.
I got a lot of the other participants pissed off because I lobbied to go again. What do they call it? I waged a protest.
Formally?
Formal protest. Well, it's a $6,000 watercraft there.
Yeah.
Anyway, won again and I crashed. So I came in last.
Again?
Yes.
You crashed both times?
No, the first time I did it and I didn't crash. I just came in last.
Because there was a technical problem?
It was a technical problem that I caused. I shut the engine down halfway into the race. But there's a lot of extenuating circumstances here, Drew.
I'm so humiliated.
Why?
For just being around you.
I got to tell you I was beaten by everybody.
Yeah,
Downtown Julie Brown beat me.
But the fact that you had to lobby to do it again and then still screwed up, it's just lower than low. I mean, how embarrassing. How embarrassing that you had to stoop so low as to demand to go again against everybody's wishes. And then you get out there and just wipe out.
I know. Well, that was God wiping me out, Drew.
I guess so. At least everybody else must have felt good about it.
All right. The point is there was me and 9 other quasi-celebrities like myself. Here's how all celebrity races work. You get your choice. You get the neighbor from a big show, or you get the host from a small show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You'll never get Seinfeld from Seinfeld, but you might get the guy who works at the green grocer on the corner.
Right.
Or you can get the guy who hosts his own show, but it's a cable access show.
Right.
That's seen on Channel 42 and a half at 4:30 in the morning, and he talks about gardening and Judaism. I don't know if there is such a show, but there should be now. All right. Anyway, I let you down, Drew. I embarrassed the LoveLine staff by coming in last.
Maybe we get to the caller sooner tonight.
All right.
That's good.
All right. Kristen,
Yeah.
you're 16.
Yeah. I called in last week because I'd been raped by my boss. And
Right.
You remember?
Yes.
Oh, well, I decided to call management, and he was fired today.
Good. All right. Let me just retrace the steps here. You work, the guy's like 22. Mm-hmm. He's your manager.
Yeah.
You had some abuse before this.
A little.
Yeah. The sprinkling of abuse, as Drew likes to say.
You're at a clothing store, right?
Yeah.
Right.
You were flirting with the guy, basically.
Yeah.
You went over to his house with him. You intended on letting him do a little something. He kept going. You tried to get him to stop, and he didn't listen.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But, no, hadn't a little more than a little something been done to you before this?
Well, my father, not sexual abuse, but...
physical abuse. That's right. Okay, so you had him fired.
Yeah. Today was his last day.
How'd that feel?
I don't really know. It didn't really make me feel better. I thought it would, but...
Well, what did you do? Did you contact the corporate office or something?
The owner of the store.
Mm-hmm. And I bet this guy had a report or two on this guy.
Before.
Actually.
Three
reports. Three different girls had quit because of him.
There you go.
Drew, Kristen, you did the right thing.
Thanks.
You should feel good. And I'll tell you who you should feel good for. You should feel good for yourself. You should feel good for the other three.
And for the next one.
Who will have no... Drew, would you let me build it into my own goddamn story? You son of a bitch. Yeah, for the others, too.
For the ones he would have perpetrated his abuse against had he been still around. And
Drew thinks we're playing Jeopardy here. You can't tell when I'm leading into something, Drew.
Yeah, I can't. I just can't let you have it. Just build it quicker.
You don't understand that it's a 2-hour radio show, Drew. We got to kill 2 hours.
No, we don't have to kill time. Look, they're helping. There's plenty of.
All right.
calls to
Would you
fill
give
that.
me some dramatic license for a change?
All right.
I was really going to pay it off. And I wasn't going to call it. I was going to say, for those souls who come,
All right.
who bequeath you.
Stop.
Okay. Tammy.
Hi.
Hey, you're 16.
I'm 26, actually.
Oh, yeah. I bet you wish you were 16.
No.
Oh, really? I do.
I'm glad those days are over.
Yeah. You know what?
Yes.
Me too. As a matter of fact, I wish I was 45.
Tammy, what's going on?
I'm living in New York, but I'm home. I grew up in Minnesota, and that's where I am now. And I'm trying to decide whether or not I should get in touch. Well, I've gotten in touch with my stepdad, but trying to figure out if I should pursue trying to talk to him. We haven't talked for 2 years.
Why haven't you talked?
The last time that I talked to him, I was really depressed. I have depression a lot, and I was feeling really down, like thinking about killing myself, and I had called him and asked him if I could come home for a week, and he was going to go on vacation with his new girlfriend. My mom died, so he has a new wife now, and he said he doesn't want me in his house when he's not there, and he was really cool about it and not very sensitive. Well, our relationship was never that good anyway.
Why?
My mom was sick with leukemia for a lot of years, and that was really hard for me as a teenager, and they got married when I was 12, so it was also, he was kind of a threat to my relationship with my real dad.
Where's your real dad?
He's in Minnesota, too.
And you have a decent relationship with him.
It's gotten closer since my mom died.
What was the problem with that relationship?
With my dad?
Yeah.
Just that he lived far away, and my mom and him were always arguing about money.
All right, so it sounds like you'd rather have the relationship with your biological father, right?
Yeah.
Have you done anything to lose the trust of your stepdad? I mean, he said, I don't want you in my house while I'm gone.
I don't think that we ever had a real trusting relationship with one another. We were constantly fighting.
Okay. Well, you know what? Screw him then.
Shouldn't bother trying to talk to him to resolve
I don't really think so. I mean, well, listen, it's all up to you. But, I mean, your mom is gone. He's with another woman. He was brought into the family many years after you were born.
Mm-hmm.
I understand he had a hand in raising you, but just a hand. And I guess it's based on the years between the age of 12 and 18 or 19 or whenever
Right.
you moved out of the house.
19, yeah.
Okay, how good were those years? Not that good, right?
No.
Did he ever, make sacrifices for you?
Maybe financially.
Well, that is a form of sacrifice. People like hold on a second, let me say something here, Drew.
Yeah.
People all this, listen, you can't buy my love. I wish for once somebody would try to buy my love. I mean, it's real easy to say, you can't throw a car or toys or a lavish this or that, or just because you're putting food on the table doesn't mean blah, blah, blah. Hey, that is something. I mean, that is a sacrifice. For a lot of people, it's all they got. I mean, it's all they know. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of guys that don't know how to show love in any other way other than, here, I got you a car. Or I got you a big wheel, or whatever it is. I mean, they just go out and buy stuff. I know when I travel with Drew, he's always buying junk at the Disney store, trying to win the kids' love, right, Drew?
Yeah, that's my goal. Yeah.
All right. The point is people like to sweep this under the, you bought me meals, you put clothes on my back, but did you ever tell me you loved me?
Right.
Well, that is kind of telling you you loved him. I don't know all the details here, but I'm just saying let's not discount food and shelter.
I think you ought to really focus on your biological father. That's the relationship that seems to have the most meaning for you and seems to have the most potential. Your stepfather is somebody that has been in your life, has been important in your life. You ought to give it an opportunity to grow again. Presumably, you're sort of in a better place than you were when you were a teenager. Is that accurate, or are you still having trouble?
I'm still having trouble.
Yeah. Are you been hospitalized or anything?
Yeah, for eating disorder.
Yeah. So, you're going to be a commitment for him if he's going to get back involved, and hopefully he sounds like somebody who needs to be able to provide limits, and you need to be able to follow them if he's going to be involved in your life, and that's what you need to do. If you want him in your life and he has certain consequences for you transgressing from things that he expects from you, expect the consequences or don't get involved.
I'd like to see a study done to figure out the worst possible age to bring a step-parent on. I know my stepmom came around when I was 12 or 13. Didn't seem like a good time because I was too big for cuddling.
Yeah.
If they come on when you're, 8 months old or 2 years old, then they just are mama or papa.
Right.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But when they come on right as you're starting to produce semen and get hair in strange places, it can be kind of rough.
Oh, yeah.
Because, 12, 13, 14-year-olds, they're trouble. And then, who the hell wants to deal with a 13-year-old? Seriously. And then the step-parent comes in, and it's someone else's 13-year-old that's acting out, giving them all sorts of trouble, and that's it. And they didn't sign up for that. They did sign up for it, but they didn't know what they were getting into.
Their stepmother freaked out.
I got along well with my stepmother for the first couple of years.
And then she freaked out.
Then she freaked out.
What did she do?
She just
She'd throw the laundry hamper at you.
And she just
look at this.
She would just. I took her turkey baster once and used it to prime a carburetor on my motorcycle, and she just spun out. And I was thinking, I just looked at her. I said, "Look, it's $1.50. I'll go up to Lucky's and get you a new one." And just spun. But she was obviously under some stress at that point.
Yeah.
Now she's the nicest woman in the world, and we've gotten along great ever since I moved out of the house.
Was she dealing with your sister at the time too?
Yes, and my sister was a burlap sack full of bobcats too back then, and my sister, and it wasn't just my sister, it was Lauren and her Hesher friends. These bunch of, hippies smoking weed and cutting school and, polishing off food. And the whole thing was a disaster. I don't really blame step-parents for not being able to rise to the occasion because, listen, unless that teenager is your blood, screw you.
Well, all the more reason, again, why trying to keep the families together.
Step-parents should come in when the guy is maybe 25, 30.
Yeah, right. That's
and
right.
You get along great. You see him on Easter and the holidays, and you have some grandkids, and they take care of them, and you see them a few days out of the year. Everything's fine. No problems with any step-parent of mine soon as I got out of the house. All right. Aviva.
Hey, I love you guys.
Hey. Where are you from, Aviva?
I'm from Fairfax, Virginia.
Oh. I was praying you were from Las Vegas.
Oh,
Well, no, but one thing about Fairfax, you said the other night how, like, in Los Angeles we have pay at the pump gas. Well, they have that all over the U.S. Where do you think we live, in a hole?
I thought some kindly old guy named Goober with that funny hat with all the crowns on it came out with that big, remember those big chrome belt buckle change dispensers?
Mm-hmm.
And you said, give me $4 on Ethel.
No.
No. You have pay at the pump, too, there.
Fairfax is a suburb of D.C. We're not like
okay.
Virginia.
Do you have the bulletproof glass?
Yeah.
You know you've arrived as a city when you have the bulletproof glass at all the gas stations.
Mm-hmm.
I think L.A., though, must rank amongst the highest cities in terms of square footage of bulletproof glass. I guess that's how I'd like to figure out where to move next. Wherever the most bulletproof glass is, that's where I'm moving.
You'd feel most at home?
Sure.
Oh, okay. I have a problem and a question. It's the same thing. I'm going up to college in a week, and about 2 weeks ago, I got a call from somebody who I knew in middle school, and he moved away the year we went to high school to a different neighborhood. I mean, right around here, but he went to a different high school. Anyway, he calls me up and he says, I hear you're going to this college, and I'm going too, so I think it would be cool if we got together. And, I said, wow, that's great, because I'm the only person from my school going to this college, and I thought it would be nice to meet somebody. So we went out for coffee, and we sat down, and he said, there's something I have to tell you. And I said, what? And he said, my best friend committed suicide 2 weeks ago, and he spent like the next hour and a half telling me about his friend and about the suicide, and it was just so completely awkward. I don't even want to know like how I acted, because I'm sure I wasn't as compassionate as I could have been.
Yeah.
The sad thing in life is the people that want to get together for coffee are never the people you want to drink coffee with.
No, not at all. And
we're the spokesmodels and the super hunks. We're the elite. You know what I'm talking about? Why don't these people ever phone you up and say, hey, we live on the same street or we work the same shift. How come we don't hang out? It's always the scary people.
Well, but it's sort of typical of that age, though, right? I mean, there's no judgment of particularly clingy people, right? Think of a clingy male right now, and he's just had a traumatic thing happen. He doesn't have a girlfriend. He's looking for somebody just to dump this stuff on, and he doesn't have any judgment about when to do it, who to do it to, what it's going to do to the other person. And you were the nearest receptacle, and boy, he just let it loose.
My question is that I'm going to a fairly small college, and I know I'm going to run into him.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Columbia.
It's good sized.
It's good sized, but we're both Jewish, and I know we're both going to be involved in Jewish life, and it's the smallest of the Ivies.
Do they have a synagogue right there on campus?
Yeah.
They do? What the hell is that?
It's right next to the Jewish Theological Seminary, so.
Oh, all right.
So,
well, don't hang out at the synagogue.
All right, but the fact is, if he tries to dump on you again, I think you have to try to find a way to get him to respect your feelings and the fact that you cannot be just an available receptacle for him, and you're not a good enough friend to be.
Well, he likes Aviva.
Yeah, see, that's the other thing, was that it sort of got to be like date-ish towards the end.
Oh, sure.
And like I jumped, he took me home, and I have never jumped out of a car so fast in my life.
Oh, I've seen women jump faster.
No doubt.
I haven't actually brought the car to a full stop and had women jump out.
Yeah, that was like me. I was like, had a great time, goodbye.
Hey, did you have a bat mitzvah?
I did.
When did this come around? I'd like to look into this bat mitzvah.
The first one was in 1939.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. This is, it took a couple thousand years for the Jewish teenage women to go, hey, we're getting screwed.
Yeah, I know. It's.
We want the stereo,
weird.
too.
I want a savings bond. I need a Fannie Mae. I need a stereo. How much did you make at this bat mitzvah?
I'd prefer not to say.
All right, I'll start
to invest and help me go to Columbia.
I'll start throwing out some numbers. Over 10 grand?
No.
No.
My parents struck a deal with me. They said I could keep and spend at the time everything that was given to me in cash.
It cost $20 a year to go to Columbia, so it must be over 10.
Yeah, 20 a year and room and board.
Right.
Hello, it's very expensive.
That's the point. If
So you hauled in at least 20 on this bat mitzvah.
No. I mean, I have like student loans and everything.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'm not like financing my education on bat mitzvah.
Right.
A bat mitzvah is a bar mitzvah for chicks.
Yeah.
It's when in the Jewish religion, at age 13, it's when a young female becomes a man.
Well, I mean, and
Yes,
by the
is
way,
that right?
There's a lot of adult women getting bat mitzvahs.
Oh,
for their-
please,
No,
please.
It's very good because it's like.
Oh,
we're
screw
never
them.
able to
Oh,
use it.
yeah, because your real bat mitzvah time should have been in 1944. Now you're 57 years old.
Wait a minute. Finish with the video. What is she going to do with the guy? What does she do with the guy? She's going to see him at school. How does she avoid him? Or does she confront him or what?
No, she doesn't confront him.
Just avoid him.
She does her best job to avoid him.
Just to develop a network of friends that doesn't intersect with his.
Oh, the retro bat mitzvah. Drew, you had a bar mitzvah, right?
No.
You didn't?
No.
Oh, screwed. I'm going to get one.
Well, you can do it now.
All right, let's do that. Let's have some sort of, let's throw Adam a bar mitzvah. I'm not of the Jewish faith, although I do subscribe to many of the teachings of Moses and Abraham.
Yeah.
And I got the kinky hair, and I got the thick brows, and
You prayed a lot and your foreskin went away.
thank you. And many people do think I am of the Jewish faith. So
that look.
well, if we have any rabbis
And you're
listening, and I have a good sense of humor, and I'm pretty tight with the cash, so I think I'm qualified. All right?
In fact, I wondered if your mom was. Somebody asked that last night at dinner. Somebody actually asked that.
Everyone thinks I'm Jewish.
Was your mom Jewish?
No. I'm Italian. Italians
your
are
mom was
just
not
stupid,
Italian.
poor Jews.
Was your mom Italian? No.
No, my mom was. No, my
Yeah.
mom isn't Italian.
Yeah,
no.
what is she?
She's like English and Welsh and,
We'll have to look into it.
albino. She's clear. She's real white. She's the Tom Petty hair. She's like the driven snow.
No.
Yeah.
Let me look into this.
She goes out in the sun just to go get the mail, and she comes back
She melts.
with she has to get a Pabba drip. Okay. If there are any wisps, we see over there, Brett. We do things a little differently than the Pharrell show over here. Oh, you want to do it? I understand. I'm sorry. No, I'll do it? Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. Like I said, if there are any rabbis listening who can help me throw a midlife bar mitzvah, I'd appreciate that. I guess I'll have to convert first.
Yeah.
That should be able to be done in a couple of weekends, and then the big cash haul. And now I know people in the industry, and they're really going to have to fork out.
Oh, what a party we'll have.
You know what I mean? We hit up some of these producers and stuff we met, and they're really going to have to put out.
Entertainment Tonight to come around.
Oh, this is great. Celebrity bar mitzvah next on ET.
People of Earth, we were going to help you, but you don't need our help. You have LoveLine, and you're a bunch of sickos.
This is Mission Control. LoveLine will be right back.
WEBN.
Man turns animal for the erotic pleasures of women.
It's LoveLine. All right.
WEBN.
Hi, I'm Steve from Garbage, and you're listening to LoveLine with Adam Carolla.
And Dr. Drew.
Yes, you is. Hey, phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Fax number 310-854-4455. I think we finally found a worse engineer than Mike.
Hey, you know what? I did a talk show today in Detroit at 89X, guy named Mike.
What?
They have a great talk show. A couple young guys.
What are you talking about?
No, listen. They want you too. Don't worry. They're coming for you next. God, you get defensive.
Well, I mean, we're kind of a team.
Yeah, I know, but they want one at a time. And it was the same thing. They started their show with mics falling apart, and engineer wasn't. I felt so comfortable. It really was comforting to hear another show starting out that way. Now,
Wow.
is this thing on? Where are my headphones? Oh, they're not working. All right.
Maybe they're just mimicking us.
It crossed my mind, but it seemed a little bit too accurate. In other words, the technical
Well, I don't
problems.
know. They may just be real pros. I mean, it's possible that we've become this Westwood One dump with the crappy equipment. We've somehow made it in vogue. You know, it's like
wearing crappy jeans. Or something.
yeah, it's like the stonewashed jeans.
Right.
No, Engineer Brett is a total pro and a gentleman as well. It's always the equipment. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. All right, I give the phone number out and everything. Lindsay.
Yep.
Hey, you're 18.
Yeah, okay. Here's the thing. I've been dating this guy for like 2.5 months, and I've liked him for 6 years, so it's like the guy of my dreams. I've been, crushing on him forever. And
you've liked him since you were 12?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
6th grade.
Okay.
So, anyways, he's been treating me like a princess. He's real nice to me, and his friends are real cool with me.
How long have you been dating him?
Almost 3 months.
How old is he?
He's exactly the same age.
And you guys go to the same school, that sort of thing?
Yeah, we graduated from the same school.
Okay.
But, okay, we've been talking a lot this summer about going up north to go to the cabin for the weekend, a whole bunch of us. And he went, this was this weekend, he went without me and didn't call me or anything, and I never heard anything from him. And this whole entire week, I've been getting the runaround from him. And, I know it sounds really bad and everything, but he's not usually like that.
Does the cabin have a phone?
Does he?
Yeah, is there a phone up there?
Yeah, he has my phone number.
No. Does the cabin have a phone?
Oh, no.
No.
But, I was wondering if that sounds like, like something I need to get, out of right away, or what's, is that, because I didn't have, a steady relationship to...
Compare it to?
Huh?
You don't have anything to compare it to?
Right. My father was never in my life. My mom dated many guys.
Oh, yeah.
So, my grandparents fight all the time, so I really don't even know what a healthy relationship is.
Oh, Lindsay.
Well, but this is great that she's questioning it.
That is good.
Normally, someone with that past would immediately go and try to extol a pound of flesh from the guy and make him fit your idealized image of what he should be in a relationship.
I think that I've tried to do that, be like the ideal girlfriend. I've done more than in some cases more than
Why don't you mention, you and I had a discussion a couple days ago about how women should behave in a relationship. I thought it was pretty keen. Keen in terms of clear, not keen and neato, but keen in terms of a keen idea.
When we were talking on the phone the other day and I was trying to come up with an analogy.
Yes. You remember it now?
It's so funny. I think I've painted myself into a corner with this whole analogy business, because now I think I have to come up with an analogy for everything.
Yes.
So I'm sitting around, and anyone I talk to anymore, they'll go, like someone will stop in the street and go, hey, where 42, 44 Farmdale is? And I'll go, yeah, but hold on. Directions are, they're like the wind. You never know. Oh, geez, that one sucked. But I was coming up with one of my analogies.
This one didn't suck.
Okay, the analogy, but it's not necessarily apropos.
Because she is in the loan shark mode.
Well, my biggest fear now is getting hurt.
All right, hold on. I'll give the analogy.
Right.
And I had another good analogy today on the phone in New York, but you don't know about it. I'll spill that one out later on.
Right.
Let me make a physical note here, written note. That analogy was...
What are we talking to New York about?
The lawn. I was talking to Marshall.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
good.
Please, Drew. The show is being broadcast. The analogy is that women... people always ask us, how do you get men to do what you want to do in a relationship? How do you trick them? How do you fool them?
Force them.
How do you force them? How do you break them? How do you get a man to do what you want them to do in a relationship? And this has been the topic of many an article.
In those crazy magazines.
Right. These great women's magazines that say... how to make your hips look narrower by shaving bone off them, and who's wearing the pants in the relationship, and, why can't you be treated with respect at the workplace? And the next one is nipple cream, friend or foe. I swear to God, they send a very mixed message to the poor women who have to read these things.
A bill of goods. If you behave like a man, you'll be happy.
Right.
But they can't even get away with that.
All right, so here's what I was saying to Drew. Instead of you ladies trying to convert men once you already have men, and a lot of these guys are abusive or they're alcoholics or they're basically unbreakable. The patterns are so deep, it would take a team of surgeons and psychologists over many years to break these guys.
And if you did break them, or if you did force them into the relationship, you're going to get what you deserve. You're going to get a horrible relationship that you're stuck in.
All right, so the analogy was, instead of breaking them, you should be more picky about who you get into the relationships with. Therefore, you would not have to change them once they were in the relationship, because you would have screened out the guys you didn't want in a relationship through that process, like a loan officer. Thank you, Drew. A woman should be like a loan officer at a bank. Drew, I don't know if you've ever applied for a loan.
Yes.
I certainly have. It is not a pretty experience.
You ever gotten a loan?
I got a secured loan once, and I've still barely got that. Meaning...
Who secured it?
My grandparents.
Oh.
This is when I was 23. They had to actually put $5,000 into the bank that lent me the $5,000.
Wow.
And the guy was still giving me the third degree. And I looked at him and I said, listen, a-hole, you have the money that I am borrowing in a separate account in case something happens to me. Give me a worst case scenario here. How bad could it get? You have the money. I am actually taking my grandparents' money, putting it in your bank, and borrowing your money from you just to establish a little credit, and because I needed the money and I wanted to work out payments and blah, blah, blah.
They took your grandparents' money, didn't they?
No. I had a whole bunch of late payments, and they called my grandparents every time. And I kept telling them, stop calling my poor grandparents. My poor grandparents would call me at the end of the month each time. The guys from the BFA called. They're really upset. It was humiliating. But the point is I have gone through the loan process. And let me say something, by the way, and then I'll get to the analogy, about all you loan people out there, because you got a lot of attitude. A ton of attitude. Am I right, Drew?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something about you loan a-holes.
Well,
Shut up, Drew. Let me say this. Your business is lending people money that they pay back. You understand?
More than pay back.
Yes, with interest. That's how come you guys live in a big fat building and have big fat high back leather chairs. When they lend you the money, they act like they're giving it to you. It's a weird dynamic that goes on. I've applied for a few loans in my life, and they're never like, oh, how you doing? Come on, sit down. Would you like some coffee? What do you need? Yeah, we'll get back to you. And then when you call them back because they didn't get back to you, they got a lot of attitude. They're not like other businesses. If you're running a soft swirl yogurt shop, you beg people to come in and kiss ass when they come in. Would you like some Jimmy's with that, Mr. Corolla? Oh, you're looking good today.
But if you had the $5,000 or $10,000 in person, let's say if you actually had that in a bank somewhere and you tried to loan for another $5,000, then they would treat you differently.
Anytime I've experienced, and I've gotten a few car loans and a couple of personal loans, every time I have tried to get money from a bank, they act as if they're giving it to you.
Right.
And that is the attitude. You want $10,000, I got $10,000, kiss my ass is their attitude. I actually did say to somebody, at the latest place I got a loan from, I said, hey, listen, after about an hour's worth of attitude, hey, I'm paying the loan back, remember? It's not like you're just rich Uncle Lou who's giving me, $10,000 to go buy hard candy and rock cocaine with. I'm paying the crappy loan back. So knock off the attitude. Anyway, where was I? Women, you must be like these snooty loan officers. You must sit there. You must size up the person. You must check into their past. You must figure out if they're qualified. And go ahead and take a little time. That's what they do. Oh, they want to know everything. And they'll punch up a computer thing and go, 7.5 years ago, you had a Montgomery Ward's card. Yeah, that's back when I was in high school. Yeah, you bought a toaster oven, Mr. Corolla. Were you aware of that? I'm not going to argue with you, but I don't remember it. Well, it says here you were late on a couple of those $12 payments. Can you explain that? Listen, kiss my ass. Give me the damn loan. The point is you have to treat it that way. Don't treat it like a loan shark. Loan shark will give you the money. They'll give you the $10,000, but they're going to break your knees if they don't get their return. You women, you act like loan sharks. Yeah, I'll give you whatever you need in a relationship, and then I'll come, slash your tires or burn out on your lawn or get drunk and throw myself at your parents or
remember,
make a mess.
What about a guy that would take a loan from a loan shark?
Not the guy you want to be with.
Not the guy you want to give a loan to either.
All right, so women, you need to be like loan officers at a bank. Check the data. You have a very important commodity that these men want. make sure you're giving it to someone who's qualified, someone who can pay you back throughout the term of the loan, which is the relationship. Thank you, Drew.
Right.
Here's LoveLine before deworming. Here's LoveLine after getting fixed. Here's LoveLine chewing out its stitches. Here's LoveLine dragging its butt across the carpet. Bad LoveLine. Bad LoveLine.
LoveLine has been bad, and we'll be right back. WEBN.
Oh, yeah, right there. It's LoveLine. On WEBN.
You know, Drew, I realized with the show's becoming?
Yeah.
You and I, unfortunately, we're getting in the habit of sitting around and rapping.
Yeah, I know. That's not good.
I don't think it's bad. Screw all those
no, we gotta get
test
more
groups
calls.
and everything. Yeah, we got to get more calls, but that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you and I have been hanging out too much outside of the studio.
Yeah.
So we end up rapping.
Yeah.
And then we get together in here, and we just want to finish whatever we were talking about.
Right.
What we ought to do is just put a couple of mics with no cords on it somewhere on a card table, and you and I could sit around with a like a styrofoam IKEA TV screen in front of us that didn't actually work. Put the headphones on, and we could sit and yell at each other back and forth with no one listening.
All right.
Bad idea. Chris.
Hello,
Hello. All right. We're still looking for a rabbi to phone in. I'm prepared to read from the Torah. I would like to become Jewish so that I could then be what do they call that when you post-rated? Pro-dated.
Oh, right.
Prorated.
Right.
Oh, true. You are zero help at all.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. So.
I'd like a prorated bar mitzvah.
It might be more because you're so late.
Well, I think I would have had my bar mitzvah 20 years ago, and with interest and and penalties.
I see.
I'm saying I could really score this time around. Aaron, you're 20.
Yeah, my question is that I just got out of a relationship with a guy that I was dating for about 4 months, and he was not very nice to me, and I'm feeling really, really embarrassed and ashamed that I actually stayed in the relationship for as long as I did.
How long were you in it?
4 or 5 months. I don't know, I sort of lost track. It was more like 5 months, but I can't talk to anybody here about it because I'm just so ashamed of myself.
Boy, was he doing something weird to you?
Yeah, he was doing a lot of weird things.
Yeah, like what?
He forced me to have sex with him a couple times, and he was like forcing me to have sex like not where you usually have sex, and it just, I don't know, I'm just really right now just kind of shaky.
Like where? Post office?
No, like the ass instead of in the front.
Oh, okay. All right. It wasn't a location. It was a location.
Right.
I see. So he forced you into sodomy.
Yeah.
All right. Had you ever done that before?
What?
Had you done that before?
No.
How do you think anyone would be aware of this? Why are you thinking other people would think badly of you?
Because a lot of people thought that this wasn't a good relationship for me, my family.
But everybody has...
Well, they were right.
Yeah,
and everyone does that.
Right. Everybody has to figure out who they are in relationships. I mean...
Drew dated a transvestite through most of college. His parents were very upset.
You must have some past that sort of sets you up for this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I was sexually abused by a friend of my parents for a long time.
How old were you?
About 11 until I was about 15.
Yeah.
This was a close friend of the family's?
Yeah.
Oh, could you imagine?
You got to tell did you tell your parents?
Yeah.
And what did they do?
Not much.
They didn't do much?
No.
What's with your parents?
I don't know. They're a little out there.
Yeah.
They're a little out there. So.
Out there is not necessarily a bad thing. Your parents are something other than out there.
I don't know. They just sort of, they're so busy with their own lives, they just didn't really want to deal with it.
Well, they probably felt somewhat responsible for bringing in the pedophile into the. Did they disown the guy?
No, they still see him.
Oh my God.
No, well then maybe they don't believe you.
No, they say they believe me, but they just, it's like a social thing. They don't want to. This guy is friends with all their friends, so they don't want to be on the outside.
Screw that. I mean, for crying out loud, this is their daughter.
Yeah, I don't know.
That is just not right.
Yeah, I don't know.
That really makes me mad.
Good job, folks. Great. Set the kid up for a life of obedience through abuse. Great.
So, Aaron, you understand that you are sort of a setup, a magnet for this sort of thing.
Yeah, I understand, and I've been through therapy and everything, and I thought that I had sort of gotten to a point where I could, like, be strong and be out there and, like, try and deal with this, and I just wound up in a bad situation.
Well, you only spent a few months in it. I mean, and you know it was bad, and you got out of it, and you didn't try to keep forcing him into that role you needed him to play for you.
Yeah, but I still stayed in it longer than I should have.
Well, you shouldn't have gotten in the first place, but
5 months is nothing.
Yeah. How long were you in therapy for?
A couple of years.
Yeah, maybe it's time to get back to that.
Yeah.
Because a couple of years is just the beginning.
Yeah. I don't. Well, I mean, my therapist is kind of out of commission right now. She's on maternity leave, so she's gonna be out for a while.
Aaron, don't beat yourself up over the whole thing, please. It's really all right.
Yeah.
People make mistakes. Everyone gets into bad relationships.
Right, it's nothing to be ashamed of.
Here's the important thing.
Your parents should be ashamed. Didn't you just say they were the ones that told you were in the wrong relationship?
Yeah.
They should be damn ashamed of themselves for what they've done to you and not come to your support.
Yeah.
And they continue turn it around. I mean, they should be.
The fact that the fact that parents that abuse or let their children be abused then have the
temerity.
The temerity. Thank you, Drew. I wanted to drive it home. The temerity to go back and then try to dictate to their children. I mean, my folks really never did anything for me growing up, but they were smart enough to not try to tell me to do anything once I was grown up.
These shameful folks make Aaron feel ashamed. Give me a break.
Pathetic.
Yeah.
All right, Aaron. You're relatively sane considering the past that you're from.
Thank you.
It's a big LoveLine compliment. We need a button that says you're relatively sane. Aaron, you're going to be fine.
Okay.
Get back into therapy. Don't beat yourself up. I'm surprised that you didn't make 5 years out of this relationship.
Right.
And listen to me. I know this doesn't sound like therapy, but this is some street advice. Don't tell your next boyfriend about this guy. I'm telling you, there's nothing. You spill the beans, and then this guy gets upset, and he wants to kill that guy. You know what I'm talking about? This is one of those things. It plagues the next guy.
Yeah.
Anytime there's butt love involved, it always plagues the next guy. But even if there wasn't,
thank you for clarifying that, by the way, Adam. I appreciate that.
The fact that your girlfriend was abused in some way by some other guy, you want to kill the guy.
Yeah.
And then it bothers you.
And then he's mad at her.
Ultimately, it ends up screwing with that relationship.
Yeah.
I know people say, hey, if you're not mature enough to handle the truth, then screw you. But you know what? Not that many guys are. I'm giving you a tip, ladies. I hate to say it, but guys get weird that way. Eric.
Yes, Adam.
Yes, you're 19.
You guys are great.
Thank you.
I had a problem with more like a friendship right now. But I was wanting to know if I might be going to pursue this or maybe apt to pursue it. I called before, and I was diagnosed with leading myself into chaotic relationships.
Who diagnosed you?
Both of y'all.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Well, we must have been right.
Oh, wait a minute. You the night security guard?
No.
Remember that guy?
Yeah, the guy with the multiple piercings that drove around. He was always showing up late to robberies. Yeah, I remember him. This isn't you, Eric.
No, this isn't me.
What do you do for a living?
Auto body and upholstery.
Oh, boy. A little tuck and roll and some Bondo.
Yep.
Hey, Eric.
Hey, what?
I don't know. I've mentioned this before on the show, but you know the drying catalyst in Bondo?
Yeah.
90% benzoyl peroxide. I actually put some of that on a zit when I was 19.
Did you?
Yeah. Because that,
Did it work?
Well, I don't know. I had a big rust-colored finger mark on my forehead because that stuff is, it's like rust-colored.
Why did you try that? Why?
Because that Oxy 10 is 10% benzoyl peroxide. And I thought, well, if this stuff is 90% benzoyl peroxide, it must be, 9 times better.
Hey, that's logical.
Yeah.
So, Eric, what's going on now?
Well, she's engaged, but she seems to.
Eric, chaos.
Oh boy,
you're on your way.
Yeah, but I mean, she seems to flirt. She flirts with me. I think she does.
Yeah, but this is a person with problems. She's engaged, and yet
I was thinking about that. I was like, she's engaged.
Wait.
She's only been engaged since she only met the guy in April, and she's going to be married in October.
Yeah, why would you expose yourself to that kind of stuff?
It's been like a year since a woman has even given me any kind of attention.
Right. So you're saying if you hadn't eaten in a year, I could crap on a paper plate and you would devour it, right?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay. That's a bad way to approach life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, Eric?
Mm-hmm.
This woman's nutty.
Okay.
If you won her away from this guy, you would be getting married inside of 3 months, and she would be cheating inside of 2.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
I mean, if you are... what are his intentions with this relationship? To have a relationship with this woman, or just to,
I don't know.
Physical thing with her?
The woman's engaged. Steer clear.
Right. That's right.
That's it. Now, listen, here's the whole deal. I want everyone to understand. I know you think of yourself as an individual. Eric, the individual. Adam, the individual. Drew, the individual. And everyone's an individual. And you look at yourself.
Free will.
Relax over there, Drew. You look at yourself that way, and I guess you should. But when it comes to other people, they look at themselves as individuals as well, and they look at you as an outsider. You are someone else other than them. And what you're going to be used for is a multitude of tasks throughout their life. You could be picking up the garbage at their house. You could be frying up the eggs at the diner. You could be bringing the eggs at the diner. Or you could be having sex with this person, or they could be buying you a car, or you could be suing them. But for a lot of people, there's just a lot of other people out there. And when you're engaged and you're cheating on that person, that other person isn't even your fiance. That's just someone else other than you. And when you hook up with a guy like Eric at the auto body shop, to Eric, he thinks, hey, it's me, it's Eric, I'm real special. To the person who's cheating and hooking up with someone else, that's just the guy they cheat with at the auto body shop. And even if that's the guy they plan on marrying, there will be someone else
It's just the person they needed in the cast.
That's right. Because no matter how special you are, you can't change someone else. Nor
can you change the way they project onto you and need you to be.
But this is interesting, Drew. This is the reason why, yes, I know this is why Liz Taylor finds guys to marry her for the 17th time, because they think she didn't marry me the first 15 times. Now, it is me they're dealing with. And as you quickly learn, it doesn't matter because she's casting a play. You're just answering the ad.
Yeah.
There you go, Drew.
Ernie, the world's fastest drummer for LoveLine. Too high. When I'm not drumming, up a storm. What was the rest of it? LoveLine will be right back. If it's not, sue me or something. WEBN.
Oh, Drew, is there anyone left in America with a sense of humor?
Maybe in America.
Actually, everyone has a sense of humor, just not about themselves.
Yeah, or maybe it's just not about things that you say.
I swear to God. Anyway, I'm Adam Carolla. That's Dr. Drew. This is LoveLine, and we will be back in 10 seconds.
This is LoveLine on
Radio
Station.
We're the G spot on your radio dial.
Oh, yeah, right there.
LoveLine on 102.7.
Oh.
WEBN, Cincinnati.
It's LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LVM-101. And the fax number 310-854-4555. Coming to you live, straight up 11 o'clock. All right, Drew, ready to get back to the phone?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, Lindsay, 15, calling in from...
Yeah. I first want to say you guys, really rock.
Thanks.
And, yeah. Okay,
like, I'll be at my best friend's house, and say my best friend will go upstairs, and I'll be with her stepdad, and he'll come up to me, and he'll, like, hug me, and he'll give me, like, a kiss or something on the cheek. He's done it, like, 3 times, but he's, like, kissed me on the lips once. And my friend's mom told me, like, that she won't let my other friend go with her dad or something, because my best friend's stepdad, because, like, they're afraid that they'll, like, sexually abuse her.
So everybody's got a funny feeling about this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so your job is never to be alone with him.
Okay, but I don't know if he's ever done this to my best friend, so...
the stepdad.
Yeah.
Whether he's abused her in some way.
Can you ask your best friend?
I feel kind of weird about that, and I'm kind of scared to tell her, too.
Is she been okay? Is she able to conduct herself in relationships? Is she pretty stable?
She never really had a relationship.
Is she a stable person?
Yeah, but she's very emotional, I guess, and she really hates her stepdad.
Why don't you ask her why she hates him?
He said, like, well, because the stepdad abuses the mom.
Well, there's certainly plenty of opportunity for you to sort of ask an open-ended question about what he has done to her. I mean, you can just say, gee, you even talk about how you've listened to the stories on LoveLine. Is that her? Did anything like that ever happen to you?
Yeah.
And I would not necessarily say anything about what the dad has done to you yet. I would tell your parents like crazy. And I would tell everybody else's parents, alert everybody what this guy's like. And I would never be alone with him.
Remember when you were a kid, you always had friends, and some of those friends had the scary parents?
Yeah.
Like the mean ones?
Right.
And you just didn't want to go over there?
Right.
And you have to go rap on the door, be like, Mrs. Johnson, can Bobby come? Sometimes I like when you spaced out on the name and you did, hello, Bobby's mom.
Oh.
Can Bobby come out? And then they give you that, it's never just a yes or no. If it's yes, yeah. Oh, hold on.
If yes, after he finishes raking the leaves.
If it's no with an explanation. That's what I always like. No, Bobby cannot come out. All right, let me tell you why. Bobby does not feel it necessary to do his homework. And that's why Bobby is getting a D in Mr. Diliberti's biology class. So, when Bobby, I don't need the life story of Bobby. I'm trying to get a pickup softball game going out here. Can he play or not?
Is it also interesting, I was just thinking about this, how different each home felt?
Yeah.
You know, how each one has just a different environment.
Some smelled different.
Yeah.
Some like you went in, it was always looking good. Something was cooking in there.
Yeah.
Mom was always...
It was fun. It was fun.
Some like sausage and onion going in the kitchen. Ooh, hey, what's going on in there?
Right.
See, they were feeding you.
Yeah, or something.
Come on.
Right, for you it was food, right? That was what encouraged you to go.
Yeah, food and hash.
But I mean, some houses were fun, or some were, warm or appealing in just some way, and some were just awkward and unpleasant or spooky.
My house was known.
Nobody went to your house. Nobody went to your house.
Nobody went to my house, but my house was known as the barn.
Oh yeah,
which was not real hip in 1977.
Oh.
The barn with the the Marlin Perkins height lawn in the front.
No.
And mess. Never wanted anyone to come over because the place is such a dismal mess. But I mean, it was. It was funny. I was thinking when I played Pop Warner football, they do this thing at the end of the year where they take some other team from like Ohio, and they'd bring them over here, and they'd stay with you for a couple of weeks, and you'd play like this bowl game.
Right.
One time I went to Utah, Utah, and stayed with a family there. Great people, those Utahrians, I got to tell you. And we played and all that kind of stuff. And I was thinking to myself just the other day, two kids came over from Ohio from this other team, like two brothers, and they stayed with me at my house because each person got assigned somebody. And I thought to myself, these poor efforts got screwed. I never really thought about it at the time, but now as an adult, I look back on it, screwed.
Did they sleep standing up in your house? There's no room for you there.
Screwed. They got screwed. That's the beauty of kids, though. They don't care. All right.
Hell, they don't.
Donald.
Yes.
Hey, you're 26.
Yeah, shalom, Adam. I just wanted to say
shalom,
that
yes.
Yeah. Well, I'm calling because I'm a little dismayed with you guys. I listen to you all the time, and I really love you.
Hold on. I want to put one of those mezuzahs up at the door of the studio there, Drew.
All right.
And we'll leave some coffee out for Elijah.
Okay. What I want to say was I'm a little dismayed. I usually love your guys' show, but tonight, for some reason, you're dogging the guys. What's up with that? Adam, you're a celeb. Drew, you're married. You guys are getting a little.
Yeah.
And yet you're dogging the guys. You need to come back to the home team.
Well, I think you're right. And I really do think for every screwed up guy, there's a screwed up woman out there.
Tell me about it.
I absolutely do. But my basic take on life is, although there are many screwed up women, just as many screwed up women, they don't go out and cause the damage quite as much as guys do. Here's my example. You have a screwed up woman and a screwed up man, and they're living together, and they have a kid. It's the guy who's doing the molesting. It may be the woman who's turning the blind eye or
creating the chaos
and trapped in denial. And not doing anything about it, but it is the guy who's physically out doing the...
And the guys will spread around their negativity, too. You know, a girl will usually focus her chaos on one or two victims. Well, a guy will keep going from one to the next to the next and abuse away.
Look at Mussolini.
Yeah? What did he do?
Well, he spread himself around, spreading his negativity. I mean, when you look at, Stalin or Hitler or Genghis Khan, these are all guys spreading their crap around. Now, they had evil wives sitting at home making everyone around the house miserable.
Right.
That's what women do. All right, I think it's fair to say women stay home and make people around the house miserable, whereas guys actually go out and make other people miserable.
And here's the reason I think this all needs to be highlighted these days, and that is that ever since the Second World War, our society has somehow created sort of a cult, a male cult almost, that men know what's right, and young males are sort of the ideal figures in our society, and they have all the power, and women somehow wanted to have that. They wanted to have exactly that. They want to be like a man, when in fact that misses the point. What really needs to happen is that women need to be empowered as women, not as men, given the opportunity to behave as men if they wish, but that they need to be empowered as women, and men need to respect that and follow through with that, and not demand that they be the sort of idealized image in our society.
Well, I'm 26, so I'm kind of like a '90s guy, and I can respect that, but nobody brings to light the idea that women use that to their advantage. Certainly, I mean they'll ride you for every cent you have, and if you treat them well, they don't want you.
Don,
here we go. Yeah, why is all the nice guys lose?
Yeah, exactly. You got it.
Oh, Don.
Yeah, you treat them like crap. I mean, my brother, married, got a wonderful wife, wonderful kid, and he treats them like crap. They're eating out of his hand.
Listen, he's not running a petting zoo over there, though, Don. Who the hell wants your kid and your wife eating out of your hand?
I don't know the secret. I really don't.
All right, but listen, you got to understand. You cannot look at a woman like some Mustang you rounded up out in the Wyoming, some prairie in Wyoming. You're going to bring her in and charge kids a quarter a lap to ride on her or something. What is all this breaking process, eating out of the hand? Donald, what's up with you?
It's not like that. I'm just saying that you treat them well, and that's not reciprocated.
Well, in your relationships, have they always been sort of clingy?
Clingy in what respect?
I mean, you tend to kind of cling on to somebody and get real tight real fast.
Yeah, I would say that I'm kind of one-dimensional in that sense.
Yeah.
If you treat healthy people well, they'll respond.
But if you cling, people want to wipe you off them. They don't want things stuck to them. They want a separate person. They want mutuality. They want a person who can add to their life, not somebody who needs to suck off them or cling on to them. It's very scary for a woman unless she has some unspoken needs to have
it's
be met
weird.
to clinging.
I was just thinking about the whole clinging thing. People don't like to be like to have stuff clung to them in any regard.
No,
I mean
it's like seaweed or jellyfish. So you
ever try to put ski goggles on your dog?
Right.
Or do anything like that.
Right.
And they walk about 4 feet and then they start banging their head up against a porch or something. They go nuts.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what people do when they get in a relationship. It's kind of fun, though, to tie something to a dog's tail or something every once in a while. But the point is that when they feel that clinginess, they go rub up on something and try to scrape you off. And
it smacks of desperation and it smacks of weakness.
Yes. But here's what the clingy man does. The clingy man says, hey, you treat them like queens and they dump you.
Right.
Yeah, you're treating her like a queen 24 hours a day. calling every 10 minutes.
And not even
that ain't
that.
treating
Even
someone
just that intense feeling that like
Right.
the guy that we had a call about 45 minutes ago where this guy dumped on a girl at a coffee house. That is inappropriate.
Right.
And she felt uncomfortable and clung upon and wanted to just get out from under that.
Yes, the queen needs her space every once in a while.
Of course, that guy walked out and went, I spent the whole evening with her. I was great to her. We had great conversation. I was so nice. And she ran out of the car while I was still on the freeway.
Right. Sarah,
Hi.
you're 16.
Yeah.
What's up?
Okay, I have an interesting problem.
Hold on. I know you didn't get the response that you required. Say that again.
Okay, I have an interesting problem.
Holy mackerel, yeah. What is that about?
Okay, I was going out with this one girl, and she did a lot of things to piss me off. And, okay, for starters, she tried to use a rat on me.
Holy mackerel, a rat.
Yeah.
Jesus, Joseph and Mary.
I have no money.
You don't got any money?
Get chips.
Why, you want to gamble?
Oh, sure.
Why? Why didn't you try to use a rat on you? What do you mean use a rat on you?
Well, as in, like, a sexual way?
Try to use a rat on you sexually?
Yeah.
A live rat?
Yeah, a live rat.
Was it a woman rat or a guy rat?
What did she do?
You can tell the guy rats because their testicles are actually bigger than the rest of their body. Poor rat has to drag around that set of testicles. So I'm sure God screwed up when he did the whole testicle rat thing. And he has gorilla-sized testicles on a rodent. Not the greatest idea in the world.
By the way, something I've never noticed, by the way, but okay.
You haven't noticed that?
No.
Oh, please, Drew. You never saw rat nuts?
No.
Brett, come on. Oh, can I get a witness here? You've never seen you never seen like a rat with the huge scrotum? Yeah. Right. Mike would get on the internet and pull up a big rat scrotum right now, Brett. I want you to know that.
Sarah, what did she do to you?
Somebody fax in a big rat scrotum, please.
This is serious.
Okay,
from a health standpoint.
What did she do with the rat?
Diseases. Where did she get the rat?
It was her pet rat.
And what did she do with the rat?
I don't want to get into any details. But, she tried to, stick it in there.
The rat?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What were you doing at the time?
I was sitting down.
Mm-hmm. Were you sleeping or watching TV?
No, we were kind of messing around.
Oh, so you're having like a lesbian relationship?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And she wanted to get the rat involved?
Yeah.
How old were you when you were first sexually abused?
8.
Oh, see, Drew, you just lost a buck there, buddy.
But, okay, here's the thing.
And how bad was it? Was it like more than one guy?
No. It was just one.
Who was it?
Some guy named Hyman.
No.
Yeah.
Jewish guy molested you? That's it. I'm not converting. Well, how old was he?
He was 12.
And you were how old?
8.
8?
Were you physically abused before that?
No.
Nothing was going on before that?
And was this just some neighborhood guy?
Yeah, he was my neighbor.
Mm-hmm. Drew, how did you know she was... why were you reaching for your wallet so early into this call? How did you know that young Sarah had been abused?
A feeling, first of all, but then the way in which she can so matter-of-factly talk about somebody sticking a rat into her genitalia, that is so disturbing. And to not be disturbed by that, or not express some feeling about that, really suggests that something terrible is suppressed there.
Sarah, are you bisexual or are you lesbian?
I'm lesbian.
And you're 16 years old.
Yeah.
And do you think the whole molestation, or I shouldn't say the molestation, but, well, I guess it was molestation episode by Hyman, the molester. No, that has nothing to do with it?
No.
No.
Of course not.
No.
Because it was also, at the time, it was also a girl, too.
How old was the girl?
14.
At the same time?
Yeah.
So the guy and the girl both had their way with you when you were 8?
Yeah.
And she was 14 and he was 12?
Yeah.
And you don't think this would make any kind of effect on you sexually?
No.
No. Well, why? What's your explanation then? I'm out of answers. You got a girlfriend with a rat and you're 16 years old.
I
I guess I just picked a bad one.
But I wonder what caused you to pick this one. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
And to tolerate this and to put up with this and not to have overwhelming feelings about this.
How old
not
is
be able to express them?
How old is your girlfriend?
We're not together anymore.
How old was your girlfriend?
17.
And I wonder what's up with her and the rat. Oh, God only knows what happened to her.
I haven't talked to her in a long time.
Yeah, but had she ever had any abuse?
No.
Oh,
no, come on.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Come on.
As far as I know.
Do you ever talk to her about it?
I did once.
What did she say?
She said that she wasn't abused.
Mm-hmm. Well,
maybe not sexual, maybe just
into
physically.
like chicks and rodentia. All right. So what is your question?
Well, I just don't know how to, like, get through to her because she's really dense. And, see, we go to the same community center, so it's really hard.
What do you want to get through to her?
Tell her that I'm sick of her, because what she does is she makes fun of me because I was raped, and she just doesn't let it go. She did that for about 4 months now, and I just can't get through to her that it really...
Just get her out of your life. Stay away from her. Why don't you want to stay away from her? This is somebody that shows no respect for you whatsoever. She's abusive and only that. Stay away from someone like that. Why do you even care to get through to her?
Because I have to see her every Sunday.
Well, can you avoid that in some way?
Well, as soon as she turns 18.
Well, she gets kicked off the softball team?
No, the youth group.
Oh, the youth group. Is it a lesbian group?
Well, it's for everyone, but it's focused towards gay and lesbian and bisexual.
All right. That's good that you're doing that.
Yeah.
Isn't there some counseling that goes along with that?
Not in that group.
No. Well, what do you talk about?
We do activities.
Oh, okay. Well,
can you get some support from other members of the group to keep this person away from you?
Yeah.
All right, do that. Get to know some people of some quality who have some modicum of concern about you and your feelings.
All right, so get away from this girl and snuggle up to a counselor, because you've had some weird stuff going on in your life. I can hear that thing in her voice, too.
Oh, yeah.
Sarah, please. She's just pushing the whole world away, and it's just
reality.
going to...
Not just the world, but reality. Her real feelings, how real people are.
Right. She's just a ball.
Yeah.
Sarah, you got to open up, but you got to open up to the right person, not rat girl, not Willard. Remember that movie?
Yeah. Didn't see it, but I heard about it.
All right. I'm still looking for facts of rat genitalia. Please, somebody. I need a witness here, and we'll be back with more Loveline after this.
Loveline will be right back. Loveline will be right back after we kill the singer.
Oh, no, go ahead. Sorry.
WEBN.
It's not hard to swallow. We've got a frog in our throat.
Lick it up.
It's Loveline.
WEBN.
Hey, this is Fiona Apple, and you're listening to Loveline with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
That was it. Oh boy. Yeah, see what happens, Drew.
Everybody wants to read everything into everything. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
You're not allowed to have a feeling without somebody interpreting why you had it.
Everything. I've been finding this out with people in life and my, screwy neighbors and all this, that everything is just a huge personal affront to everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you an example. Last night, after I saw you, I went to a bar.
Right.
I went to a bar to go watch a friend of mine do stand-up comedy.
How was that?
The Armenian comedian?
Yeah.
He does not disappoint, the Armenian comedian. Actually, he was there with his band, which was, Melissa, you were there, right? Yes. I mean, I got there just after he got off stage. But he went back up on stage for some more jokes, and he did some a cappella singing where he actually played the recorder and sung. His stage presence is, well, it's legendary. I don't have to talk anymore about the Armenian comedian. But the point is I was there, we sat down, we ordered some drinks. I ordered a beer, my friend ordered Bloody Mary. Okay. Beer comes, Bloody Mary comes. I'm looking the other way, I'm drinking my beer. Then my friend orders a beer. And then I say to her, hey, and pays for it. And I say to her, hey, I thought you ordered a Bloody Mary. And she says, it's horrible. You got to taste it. It's horrible. I can't drink it. And I said, oh, okay, let me taste it. And I tasted it. And I went, oh, something's wrong with this. I mean, like it's rancid or it went bad or something's clearly wrong with the Bloody Mary. The mix, someone left it open too long.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, you paid $5 for the Bloody Mary, and then you paid $5 for a beer because you couldn't drink the Bloody Mary? And she said, yeah. I said, oh, well, that's BS. I picked up the Bloody Mary, and I walked over, and I said to the waitress, hey, there's something wrong with this drink. We have our $5 back? No, we don't do that. We'll give you another beer if you want. Well, we already bought another beer, and we're leaving in a few minutes. So could we just have the money back? No, we don't do that. We'll give you another drink. I said, we paid for the next drink.
Yeah.
Just give us the money back. There's something wrong with the drink. Why don't you taste it? No. So I had a couple people around the table taste it, and everyone made a pause and said, there's something wrong with this drink. So I went to the bartender, and I said, excuse me, there's something wrong with this drink. It tastes bad. It's rancid or something. You want to taste it? No. I said, well, I'd like my money back. We don't do that. I'll give you another drink. I said
they have no mechanism for refunds. Any money comes out of the worker's pocket. They get blamed for the lost money. So you're ragging on the people that are
shut up, Drew. What the hell are you talking about? Mechanism. You made a horrible drink. Something's wrong with the drink. Could we please just have the money back? We'll give you another drink, but we'll not give you the money back. We already paid for the second drink, and we're leaving in 5 minutes.
Right.
Please the drink is bad. We paid for the drink. Please give us our money back for the bad drink. No. And I'm thinking to myself, what is this some sort of scam I've cooked up where I go from bar to bar to bar, having a tablespoon out of each Bloody Mary that I order? You know what I mean? What is my motivation?
Yeah.
Here's my motivation. The drink sucks. It's bad. Just give me the money back. No.
But I feel bad for the people, the worker bees, the people you were interacting with had no mechanism
listen,
to do it.
We're not talking about TGI Fridays or something. It's a little hole-in-the-wall bar.
Right.
There's a woman who's bartending. There's her friend is the waitress, and that's it.
Right.
I swear to God. So I said, listen, believe me, there's something wrong with the drink. I'm not making this up. I like to enjoy a drink. That's why I order a drink when I go out. But this one is wrong. Please give me the money back. No.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm never going back there again.
Right.
And anyone else I know is not going back there as well. Why people choose to make everything in life into some sort of personal vendetta. Drink boy's not going to win this round. Okay, bartender girl, you won this one, but I'll be back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just talking about the drink. I don't care. I don't care who's right. I don't care who's wrong. Why is everything turned into this, it's this battle of wills all of a sudden?
Right. Somebody's trying to do something.
Listen, I know your dad screwed you over, and maybe your mom wasn't around as much as she should have been. I'm just a guy who wants a drink. I don't even know your parents.
Right.
Do you ever feel you're getting that from everybody?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Why does everyone have to wear that out on their sleeve?
What's scary is the people in authority and power in our country now are the ones that have been through that kind of parenting. And so they create a system that supports that pathology.
Right.
Bad news.
Oh. All right. The humanity. Lisa.
How are you?
Hey, you're 17.
Yep. And my question is, how do you know how do you know when you have an orgasm?
You make a noise.
And she wants to know how she knows when she's had a climax.
Well, I think you just know. I mean, it's a certain feeling that comes over you.
Ann's neighbors know, too. It's not just Ann.
Little street knows.
But if you have to ask the question, it's not happening.
Yeah, you definitely know. There's a sensation, a feeling that's overwhelming that happens.
A discharge of sexual tension is not the way it's
I like when
summed
Drew
up.
he paints himself into a corner when he goes, it's a discharge of biblical.
It's like a wave that builds and then it crashes.
Oh.
It is not a subtle experience. It's one that you will be aware of when it happens, and it's not unusual or abnormal for a 17-year-old not to have experienced that. Masturbation, for instance, which is a way that a male will typically experience this thing the first time, or at least
it reminds me, yeah.
Or nocturnal emissions, another way. But for women, masturbation is much more of an emotional kind of a connection. It's a much more of a difficult thing to sort of sort out and master. And usually it's when women are a little bit older. There's a lot of emphasis on the notion that women are taught not to do that, which I don't think is the case. I think women just don't do it naturally the way men do. It's not as mechanically simple.
Well,
it's not purely mechanical. For men, there's no emotional component to it typically.
You can't keep a man away from his junk. I don't care how many times you sit down and read him the Bible or with the Torah or whatever it is you're reading him. He's going for the junk as soon as he gets the inkling. And it's a hopeless cause to try to talk a guy out of it. Women, you have a little leeway. You might buy yourself a couple of years.
Well, I don't think anybody's talking women out of it, typically. I think
I mean, everyone's trying to talk everyone out of masturbating for the most part.
Lisa.
That's Lisa.
This Lisa.
Oh, Lisa.
Yeah.
Anyone try to talk? What the hell am I asking her? You idiot.
Yeah, so if you believe that's a bad thing to do.
Oh, you believe it's a bad thing to do?
No.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. You led her right down the trail to answer that one. Lisa, you will know when you have an orgasm. It's all right not to have one by the age of 17. You may not have one for a little while. Do not worry about it.
Okay.
Have you been with a guy?
Yes.
You had sex?
Yes.
And did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
All right. Sounds like my first girlfriend. Yeah, I'll take it or leave it. What wasn't good for you about it?
Just that it was all about him being pleasured.
Yeah. Well, that's what, I'll tell you, that's what a lot of sex is. It's, every man for himself. See, the word, even the phrase, every man for himself, has the word man right in there.
Well, you need to learn how to figure out what it is that you need and make sure that gets met also. And I suspect, is this a committed relationship you have with this guy?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you have an opportunity to sort of experiment with him and learn with each other and hopefully grow emotionally. If you're more connected with him emotionally, it'll be easier to achieve these sorts of things.
And here's the way you have to do it, ladies. When some guy comes along and he says he wants a couple of bucks to clean your car windshield, you let him clean the car windshield first, then you give him a couple of bucks, just to make sure he does a good job. Women, unfortunately, have to treat men that way sexually sometimes. You have to let the guy know that he's got some work to do before the payday. He could just go ahead and do a crappy job, grab the money and run, but that'll be the last time he works for you. You see what I'm saying, Drew?
Yep.
All right. Trying to work in another car analogy if I can.
Yeah, just more analogies, Adam, is good.
Here was my analogy from today.
Another analogy. Imagine that.
Right.
Lawn. I want to hear it.
The lawn? I was thinking that men go blank in relationships. I mean, men drift out of relationships. They don't know what the hell's going on. This is why guys get dumped and blindsided all the time. You know how we talk to guys and they go, I was married for 3 years. It was the best thing. And one day I woke up, there were papers, divorce papers. Well, what happened? Certainly you should have seen this coming. I don't know, man. She went back with her folks in Oregon, and that was it. She never came back. Really? And you didn't know that it was like the relationship was going south? I thought we were getting along great. Because guys treat relationships like women treat cars.
Wait.
Yes.
Wait.
Now,
guys treat relationships
like women treat cars. Let me tell you how women treat cars. They don't want to know from changing the oil and tune-ups and whatnot. They put the gas. Drew, you're a horrible example on this because you never got an ounce of grease under your pretty white fingernails your entire life. But don't think of yourself when I'm saying this. Right. Think of like real guys.
Right.
Okay. And real women.
Right.
Most women want to get in a car and go. They're not into, every time you fill it up, you're supposed to check the air pressure. They're not into the dipstick. They're not into the every 3,000 miles. They want to get in and drive. And when something goes wrong, then they'll bring it in.
Right.
Oh, my God, the car's only got 25,000 miles on it and throw a rod? Well, yeah, it didn't have oil in it for the last year and a half.
Right.
You mean I was supposed to check? That's how women treat a car.
And that's how men treat relationships.
This is how guys treat a relationship.
Yeah.
I'm just going to drive it until something breaks. Something breaks means her moving out. Something breaks means her getting a divorce from you. But you don't know. You don't want to hear from anything until it happens.
You can make it simpler. Just guys treat relationships the way I treat cars.
The way Drew treats a car. Sparks flying out every time he leaves the driveway. And I was thinking to myself today, if men treated relationship like they treated their car, which is always checking on stuff. How's it going? You never know. You know what dads are?
Shining it up.
And you ever bring your car over to your dad or drive it over and your dad's always going outside going, how long's it been since you had an oil change? That's the life's blood of the automobile.
Mm-hmm.
This is how guys are. But believe me, he heads right back into the house and hasn't spoken to your mom about anything important in 14 years. Meanwhile, the car can't go a week past 3,000 miles without him bitching about it getting changed. Guys should do that with relationships. And
never happen.
Never happen. And women should do with cars what they do with relationships, which is always checking, always kicking the tires, always checking the dipstick, always looking for something. Why?
Yeah.
Because you need to do that. It's proper maintenance. It's only safe.
We get by.
Yeah, you just drive around till something breaks. All right, guys, don't drive around till something breaks, and we're going to go to a break.
All of my most sensitive areas were inflamed.
Really? LoveLine will be right back to deal with inflamed, sensitive areas.
WEBN.
LoveLine.
WEBN.
Yes, LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. This is Dr. Drew. Trying to bring a little truth and some levity to a world that seems to be lacking in both departments. Yes, Drew?
Yes.
All right. Andrea.
Hi.
Hey, 15.
Hi. My boyfriend, he wants to have anal sex with me, and then he wants me to like give him head and stuff, and I was just wondering if that's like okay, and I don't know.
How many? One penis or two? How many say?
One.
Oh, okay. So he wants to do this at different times.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you've not done either one with him so far?
Yeah, I've given him head before. We've had sex before and stuff.
That's cool.
How old is he?
He's 17.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you want to do this?
I don't know. I mean, I like him a lot.
Well, let me ask.
Wait a minute.
There's some sex slipped through Drew's crack. Go ahead, Drew.
You like him a lot. That's why you want to do this.
Well, I mean, he's my boyfriend, and like, he's a really nice guy.
Well, if he's nice, then he won't do things that you don't want to do.
You know what this sounds a lot like, by the way? This is like when you talk to the boys that were molested by the priest. It was like, Father Bob was a good man, and I didn't want to. He seemed like he knew what he was doing, and I didn't want to piss him off.
That's right.
And I trusted him, and he was good to us. So I gave him a little hand job behind the chapel.
It's the same deal.
It's really like
the same.
It really sounds like the same thing, actually. Wait a minute, where was that?
4.
No, okay. Andrea?
Yeah.
Well, but let's backtrack for a second.
Uh-huh.
You were talking about performing oral sex on him.
Uh-huh.
And you're also talking about sodomy, right?
Uh-huh.
But were you talking about doing it like the same day or something? Is that what you had a problem with?
Well, he wants to have anal sex and then have me give him head right after.
I mean, that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Please. Please.
he wants, I mean, directly after it.
Yeah.
Without the crucial towel down period, which I work into every sexual contract. So it's sort of prove you love me?
I don't know. I mean...
Well, you think it feels better if it's got schmutz on it?
Probably not, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, he wants to do it, and I don't...
Why would you even consider it?
Is it okay?
No, it's not okay. Why would you even think about it?
I don't know, because...
Drew, I'd love to gamble.
I don't make money. It's easy. Go ahead, just ask her.
Any sexual abuse going on in your life?
Well, I don't know. I mean, like, at daycare, some other kids and stuff, but I don't know if that might have just been, like, kids.
Well,
no.
Actually,
not.
Here's the... What's that?
I suspect not.
What not?
I suspect it was the real thing. I mean, she's behaving like this now. I mean, there's evidence that something happened to her.
Yeah, something's a little bit up, Andrea, right?
Well, I mean, he's a nice guy.
Right, he's a nice guy
just
who
like the priest.
wants you to put your mouth on his dookie-laden penis.
Everybody... Oh, my God.
I mean, come on. That's what this guy's asking, right, Drew?
Yeah. Everybody that knew Jeffrey Dahmer thought he was a nice guy.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, all these serial killers are nice guys. They always talk to their neighbors.
My boyfriend is not Jeffrey Dahmer.
No, he's the young Jeffrey Dahmer. He's the heir apparent. He's the young penis prodigy. Oh, please. He wants to sodomize you, and then in part of the stipulation is that you must perform oral sex on him before he then showers and somehow cleanses the penis. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This guy's sick. There's something wrong with him. Here's the deal. He has figured out that you're victimized. He's figured out he can, and he's testing to see how far he can stretch you. Hey, he's saying, hey, this Andrea, she's really in a bad place. I bet I could get her to do something that was really humiliating.
So if I just say no to him, I mean, I don't know what he's going to do.
Oh.
Well, if he's a nice guy, he'll say, I understand that you don't want to do this, and I'm concerned for your happiness and your enjoyment in these acts we have.
I'm calling in an airstrike.
Otherwise,
I'm going to need the
despicable a-hole.
Oh, boy, Drew. Andrea.
Yeah?
There's something wrong with him already. Even if he's understanding about you not wanting to put the banana that's been dipped in chocolate, the frozen banana in your mouth. Even if he understands that, the mere fact that he brought that up, and let's just hope it wasn't rolled nuts, the mere fact that he wants you to do that is a real bad sign. I mean, wouldn't you think?
All hands?
Who thinks that's a pretty sick thing for a 17-year-old to want his 15-year-old girlfriend to do for him?
6 out of 6.
Because here's the deal. I can understand if this guy wants to experience the sensation of butt love. Fine. He's curious. He wants to check it off the list. And I certainly can understand the whole oral pleasure thing. Lord knows I'm fascinated with that topic. But this doesn't make sense. This is just this falls under the prove you love me thing. Women do a whole prove you love me thing with stuff outside of the bedroom, and men get into the prove you love me thing inside of the bedroom. That's basically what sodomy is all about. Sodomy is it hurts, it's painful. There could be some infection involved. I don't like the way it feels either. But if you let me do it, I know I own you. That's what the sodomy is about. Absolutely. It is a whole power. It's a power struggle, Drew. And the sodomy, we got to come up with a term for this.
For what? For what?
The oral sex after the sodomy. Pulling a fudgesicle or something like that. I mean, there's got to be some gross term for this.
You've already spewed out about 6 gross terms.
Oh, all right. I've never even heard of this, although I imagine it's right, but we never got a call on that. Oh, poor Andrea. No, and she's so worried about what his reaction is going to be if she doesn't let him sodomize her. That is wonderful. The chili dog. The dookie dog. Okay, Drew. Laura.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, you're 19.
Yeah, I keep hearing these stories about, these rats, these abusive relationships, and you always come back to the same theme of sexual abuse previously or earlier in their life. I understand your reasons for this. I was just wondering, I was molested at the age of 5. I don't actually remember the sexual acts. I went to my mother, I guess, and was tested for this. Went to counseling, and so it was, I guess, proven. But my thing is,
wait. What was the situation?
It was my father, and I was the only one of my whole family. My sisters, it was an abusive. He was an abusive man, alcoholic, and it's not unlikely that he did this. It's something that I don't remember being raped but see, my sisters also, we don't really have memories of our childhood, so.
Yeah. How was it proven that he had done it?
Well, I don't know. I can't say it was proven. I just, I was old enough at that time to speak to my mom about that. I told her.
Well, kids that age say all kinds of things.
Well, that's true. They went to court, and I did see a counselor and things like that. My parents were divorced as a result of it. Well, I can't say that was the reason, but after this was reported, my parents did get divorced. And,
which it sounds like that was already well on the road to that. Anyway.
I'm sure. Yeah. I'm sure that too.
So what is the question?
My question is, I'm secure in my sexuality. I'm a happy person. I feel that I just worry that this is something that maybe will come up later in life. I have heard of people having bad memories of their childhood coming back later. They're married, they have a family, and
yeah, but those people typically, not always. And again, it was just a single episode of abuse. I shouldn't say just, but it was it wasn't an ongoing thing.
No, this was something that I guess was long term. My sisters also. Also physically, like, beating, but only me. I'm the youngest, and so it wasn't.
Excuse me, you're talking like in fragments.
Right. I'm talking like he came in at night when I was in my bed, and yeah.
That was another fragment. What?
Wait a minute, Laura.
What?
You're real happy and adjusted now?
No.
But your thoughts just don't connect.
My thought. See, I can't. I have like certain memories, but I can't honestly say I was abused. I can't say I was raped.
What do you remember him doing?
To be honest, I just remember being completely scared of my father. I remember...
Well, he was physically abusive to you, right?
Right.
Okay. Well, so he was physically abusive.
That's enough.
Yeah.
But, all I'm saying is, and I've had decent relationships. I've never been in an abusive relationship.
You ever had a boyfriend?
Yeah, I was previously with a guy for 3 years.
Okay.
Very nice guy.
All right.
Why did it break up?
I went to another country and grew up, I guess. Changed a little bit.
Okay. All right, you're fine.
Okay, then, but,
except for the whole articulation part of your life. Other than not being able to form a sentence or thought, you're absolutely fine. Actually, some of the happiest people I know can't form sentences.
Great, okay.
All right, but recognize that our relationships is where our pathology tends to express itself, and if there is something lurking there that is still a remnant of that trauma from early childhood, that it will come out in your relationships. It will have impact on your relationship in some capacity, and maybe it will be relatively minor. I mean, you had some treatment for this. It sounds like things have been sort of managed your whole life, and it's not even clear that he sexually abused you. That's for sure. So, don't look for trouble if there is none, but keep your eyes open and try to deal with what is real. That's the most important thing.
Deem you fine. May you go on, prosper, and not procreate for a little while. Thank you.
As the faceless evil closes in on the hapless, sleeping populace across town in a shanty one-bedroom, an old woman feeds her parakeet.
Come on, Chirpy, have some cheese. You love cheese. Since when are you afraid of cheese?
LoveLine will be right back.
WEBN.
keeps you up at night. It's LoveLine, only on WEBN.
Hey, we're back with more LoveLine. I'm Corolla, Dr. Drew over there. Forget the phone number, forget the fax number. We are plumb out of show. Tomorrow night, World Party will be in here. World Party had a big album came out like 4 years ago, and then haven't heard anything from them. So I liked them back then, so I hope they're back. And still informed. Drew?
Yeah.
All righty then.
I'm just looking at the rest of the week. The Fabulous Cadillacs, Echo and the Bunnymen, then Orbit. Is it 4? That's all 4 nights.
We like Orbit, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice guys.
Yeah. You said you did. That's why we booked him.
Oh, okay. All right. Just want to make sure. Sometimes I can't remember who I like, but I always know who I don't like. People listening out there know who I'm talking about. All right. So until next time. Oh, and I want to thank some folks tonight. I want to thank the beautiful Melissa for doing a
you never
great job on the phone
anymore, do you?
I know. I'm always so busy, so wrapped up in my own life. The lovely Sherry, who's back from Europe.
Ireland.
Didn't put. Isn't that in Europe somewhere? Yeah. Yes. All right. Would you shut up? Didn't put a pound on. Just most people go away and get fat. She went out, stayed the same. I don't know. To me, that's like a souvenir. Got a big belly. Come back. What'd you get me? A belly. And I want to thank the Angular One producer, Ann, for doing a wonderful job and putting her feminine stink on the show as usual. And sitting in quite nicely is the power bar of men. Brett, sitting in for the One Nut Wonder, engineer Mike, and not missing a beat all night. So until next time.
This has been Loveline. The opinions expressed herein are certainly opinions, that's for sure.
If you'd like a written transcript of today's program, you probably should have written it down yourself. And if you did, we'd like a copy.
Loveline producer Ann Wilkins.
This broadcast was copyright 1997 Westwood One Entertainment. This music is MXPX on Tooth and Nail Records.
Sit, Obo. Obo, stop dragging your butt across the carpet.